The year is 2045. You are watching this report. Deep in the jungle of northern Cambodia lies a vast plain, shrouded in mist and legend. It is here where the great lost city of Everlight is said to be hidden, a place of myth and mystery whose origins stretch back to the dawn of human history. For centuries, scholars have debated whether Everlight truly existed. Some believe it was a real place, a thriving metropolis that vanished beneath the earth before disappearing from the face of the planet. Others insist it was nothing but a figment of overactive imaginations, a city born of myth and destined to live forever only in stories and songs. But what if the truth lay somewhere in between? What if there was evidence that could prove once and for all that Everlight was not only real, but home to one of the most powerful civilizations in human history? This is the first episode in our series. Over the course of several videos, we will unearth the secrets and solve the puzzles surrounding the legendary lost city of Everlight. Join us as we delve deep into ancient texts, uncover cryptic archaeological discoveries, and separate facts from fiction in the timeless battle for the truth. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the ancient world? Let's get started. Everlight is a legend that has captured the imaginations of scholars and adventurers alike for centuries. According to ancient texts, it was a great city, perhaps the greatest city that ever existed. Its people were blessed by the gods themselves and lived in peace and prosperity until one fateful day when the entire metropolis vanished without a trace. Some say it was a victim of a terrible natural disaster, while others claim it was destroyed by war or even divine retribution. But the truth is shrouded in mystery, leaving us to piece together the clues and solve the puzzle of Everlight's disappearance. We begin our journey through the mists of time with a closer look at the city itself. What did Everlight look like? What made it so special? To answer these questions, we turn to the few remaining records from antiquity, which offer tantalizing glimpses into the heart of this lost civilization. Among the most intriguing pieces of evidence are a number of ancient maps and globes that depict a city very similar to Everlight. These include a 15th century map of the world by the Arab scholar, which shows a city named Al-Makadisho located in the exact same region where the legendary city is said to have stood. Another fascinating artifact is a broken marble column found near the ruins of Angkor Thom, which bears strange markings that some believe could be a map of Everlight itself. These cryptic symbols have yet to be fully deciphered, but they offer tantalizing clues to the city's layout and its relationship to the surrounding landscape. Inscriptions and architectural fragments also provide valuable insights into the culture and customs of the people who lived in Everlight. One such find is a sandstone lintel discovered in the 1960s at the bottom of a dried-up moat. The inscription on the lintel mentions a king named Jeovarman VII, who is believed to have been the ruler of the Khmer Empire during the 9th century. This discovery suggests that Everlight was a major center of power and influence during a golden age in Southeast Asian history. But perhaps the most compelling evidence of Everlight's existence comes from the stories and legends that have survived the test of time. These myths and tales passed down through generations of storytellers paint a vivid picture of a civilization that was both advanced and enlightened. According to one legend, these mystical beings were said to be incredibly tall and strong, with skin like polished gold and eyes that shone like jewels. They built great temples and monuments to their gods and lived in harmony with nature, until they were driven out of the city by a terrible drought. Another tale tells of a magical river that flowed through the heart of Everlight, bringing life and prosperity to the city and its people. The water was said to have healing powers and was guarded by a fearsome dragon who protected it from harm. While these myths and legends may seem fantastical, they contain kernels of truth that can help us understand the history and culture of Everlight. By examining the symbolism and deeper meanings embedded in these stories, we can gain insight into the values, beliefs, and everyday life of the people who lived in this ancient city. Moreover, these myths reflect the anxieties and fears of the societies that created them. The stories of war, famine, and natural disasters may have originated from real historical events that shook Everlight to its core, forcing its inhabitants to flee or perish. As we continue our quest to uncover the truth behind the lost city of Everlight, it's important to approach these myths and legends with an open mind. While some may dismiss them as mere fairy tales, others argue that they hold the key to unraveling the city's deepest secrets. Whether or not Everlight was cursed by its own kings or blessed by the gods, one thing is certain: these stories have captivated the human imagination for centuries, and will continue to do so for many years to come. So let us take a moment to appreciate the beauty and power of these ancient tales, as we strive to piece together the fragmented history of a lost civilization. The mysteries of Everlight deepen when we turn our attention to the circumstances surrounding its disappearance. What happened to the once great city and its inhabitants? Did they vanish into thin air, or were they wiped out by a sudden and catastrophic event? The possibilities are endless, and the theories abound. One of the most popular theories suggests that Everlight was destroyed by a natural catastrophe such as a volcanic eruption or a devastating earthquake. Proponents of this theory point to the unstable geological activity in the region as evidence. The 10th century saw the beginning of the end for the civilization due to environmental degradation and perhaps even climate change, which led to the abandonment of Angkor and the relocation of its citizens to the coastal city of Siam Reap. Another intriguing theory proposes that Everlight was consumed by the jungle itself, with vines and trees slowly enveloping the city and its inhabitants until they became one with the wilderness. This theory is supported by the fact that much of Cambodia's interior remains unexplored and uncharted, leading to speculation that the jungle may still hold secrets of Everlight today. But perhaps the most dramatic theory of all is that Everlight was destroyed by war, either from within or without. Some believe that the mighty Khmer Empire, which once encompassed much of the region, turned on Everlight and laid siege to the city, while others suggest that outside invaders, such as the Thai armies, marched on Everlight and razed it to the ground. This theory is supported by accounts of battles and conquests written in ancient texts, which tell of fierce conflicts that may have taken place near Everlight. Adding fuel to the fire, some researchers claim that the city's disappearance was caused by nothing less than divine intervention. They point to ancient texts that describe how the gods themselves may have punished the people of Everlight for their sins, or their failure to honor the divine. Whatever the truth may be, the mystery of Everlight's disappearance continues to captivate scholars and adventurers alike. Until we uncover more evidence and solve the puzzles surrounding the city's fate, we may never know what truly happened to its people, or why the city was lost to the sands of time. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Everlight, we must keep in mind that the truth may lie somewhere between the myths and legends we've heard for centuries. The ancient texts and archaeological findings we've uncovered so far provide tantalizing clues, but they're like pieces of a shattered mirror reflecting only fragments of the full story. It is up to us to piece together the fragments and create a complete picture of this lost civilization. Perhaps Everlight was a victim of a natural disaster, overwhelmed by forces beyond its inhabitants' control, or maybe it was destroyed by war, a casualty of the never-ending human struggle for power and domination. And perhaps there is truth to the myths and legends, suggesting that Everlight was cursed by its own kings, or blessed by the gods. The reality may be even more sinister, a dark secret buried deep in the heart of the jungle. As we continue our exploration of Everlight, we must remain open-minded and receptive to all possibilities. Who knows what secrets lie hidden beneath the tangled roots and ancient stones of this lost city? What other mysteries await us in the shadows of the Cambodian jungle? The answers may be closer than we think, buried beneath centuries of myth and legend. All we have to do is dig a little deeper and uncover the truth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting historical adventures. And don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on the secrets and myths surrounding the lost city of Everlight. Your feedback matters and helps us make each video better than the last. So join the conversation and let your voice be heard. Until next time, keep exploring the past and never stop seeking the truth.